And don't be scared of memorization. There is sometimes you just have to understand that there are things that you just have to memorize. Now, this was kind of conceptual, but we simplified, we made points, we understood the logical flow. Now, if there are, let's say, analogies, examples, stories, if there is, now we'll go into a pharmacology example. This I could at least memorize and understand. Give me some pharmacology stuff that is pure rote memorization. For example, in class 11 for biology students, we had, now see this one. Fucking hell. Now this one, in class 11 biology, we had plant kingdom, we had morphology and morphology of flowering plants. In that, we had to just memorize the examples. There, we used to use tricks. So now let's just see. Okay, now examples and spider. Let's just do this. I know this is a very long video, but please bear with me. This will help you a lot, honestly. This is me condensing my decades of knowledge, years of knowledge into less than an hour. So, of course, it will be long. So, let's say we have this. Imagine being asked which beta blocker is beta 1 selective, hydrophilic, and commonly used for hypertension. Okay. Let's not get that deep, otherwise video will be going to 1 hour. Let's just stick with this. Okay. Now, how will I memorize this? First of all, I will make a table and I will try to fill it completely by memory. Let's say if I can find any pattern: drug, selectivity, special property. Now, if there is no certain order, I will just arrange it according to however I want. Probably could arrange it in alphabetical order. Let's just open Google Sheets. That would be easier. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Now I can just remove this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Very good. Very freaking good. Okay, cool. We have drug, we have selectivity, we have special property. Now, one thing is that we can do is we can do grouping. Beta 1 selective, we have 3, non selective, we have 3, we have 2 of this, and this is completely different. So, propanol, not propanol, propranolol, atenolol, metoprolol, lol, esmolol, nadolol, timolol, pindolol, carolol, carvedilol, labetalol, beta, and yeah, that's all. So let's leave propranolol right now. Then let's go for this one: atenolol, metalol, esmolol. Atenolol, lol is common. Ateno, metopro, esmo. Ateno, metopro, esmo. Esmo. Does that ring any bell? Ateno, meta, AI. Ateno. What does ateno mean? No reason. Ateno, esmo. Esmo. I'm trying to connect it to my existing knowledge, but I really can't find anything related to these things. Nado, Timo, Pindo. Okay, Pindo resembles to Pinda from Durandar 2, and Timo is a e-commerce company. Nado, I don't know, but NATO I know. NATO is an organization. So here we'll use some sort of association example. So let's say Pinda is Pinda, the character, is trying to open a store in Timu, which is an e-commerce company, and he's supporting Ukraine, so he's with NATO. So Pinda is opening a store on Timu to because he is trying to avoid NATO. He is with NATO. Does not make sense. Okay. Carve lab. So we are carving a lab. So we are making a lab. We are making using stones. So we are carving a lab. Okay. So these are grouping. So and Pinda, Pinda takes a lots of. I won't say the word, but he's non-selective. He just takes everyone. If you have watched Durandar, so he takes everything. So Pinda takes everything. He's non-selective. Carve and lab. Lab, we have beta plus alpha blocker. Okay. Okay. Carb may we have beta plus alpha blocker. Now, propranolol, atanolol, metoprolol, esmolol. Proprano, I'm leaving completely differently. Proprano is different. Ateno, meto, esmo. Ateno, meto, esmo. Meto, meta, esmo. I don't know. Ateno. Ateno at any point, meta is esmo. That is the best I got. Ateno, meto, esmo. These are beta 1 selective, and Pindo, Timo, and Nado are non-selective. Carvedilol and what? Labo something is beta plus alpha blocker. Okay, not bad. Ateno, meto, esmo, carvedilol, labetalol. Okay, cool. Now let me first do this part and then we'll get to the special property. Once I'm thorough with just writing their selectivity, proprano is what? Non-selective. Beta blocker. Okay. This video is going a bit too much, but yeah, just trying to, please bear with me. Okay, where were we? So what is it actually? Drug and selectivity. Cool. Drug selectivity. What we have? Proprano. Lol will exclude. Ateno at any point. Ateno and meto. Esmo. Nedo. Timo. Pindo. Carvedilol. Labeto. Guess. Now these were non-selective. These three are non-selective, and this one is, I don't know what this one is. These two are alpha plus beta blocker. I think these two are beta 1 selective. No, that was non-selective beta blocker, I think so. Non-selective beta blocker, B1 selective, B1 selective, B1 selective. Non. Beta plus alpha blocker, beta. Why same cheese? Alpha plus beta blocker. Okay, now this part I have memorized successfully. Next, now here is an interesting thing. Okay, now this is a bit hard. Okay, labetalol used in hypertensive emergencies. When a person is in hypertension and there's an emergency, only then will that person be taken to a lab. Is that right or not? So when a person is in hypertensive emergency, we take them to a lab. So this one is done. Carvedilol used in heart failure. Michelangelo was carving a painting and then he died of heart failure. Correct or not? Okay, then pindolol, partial agonist activity. What does agonist mean? Agonist meaning substance that binds to a specific cell and triggers an action. Okay, pindo binds with thing and triggers a specific action. Like Pindo binds with Jaskirat and triggers a specific action. Jaskirat is also a character in Durandar, by the way. This is a movie, guys. For those of you who are watching from abroad, this is a movie. Pindo binds with some specific receptor, so that is it is agonistic in nature. It does partial agonistic activity because Pinda was Jaskirat's friend, but he turned against him also. Partial agonistic activity. Okay, that is why it is partial agonistic. Till now, what labetalol. It is, what was it? Yeah, emergency, some emergency. Carvedilol, heart failure, hypertensive emergency, heart failure, partial agonistic activity. Timolol. Timo was a brand. Glaucoma. What is glaucoma? Glaucoma. Eye diseases. So Timo was a brand, clothing e-commerce brand. But if you look at e-commerce stores for too much time in your screen, then you have eye disease. So that is why that is glaucoma. If you look at Timu for too long, you will have eye disease. Nadolol. NATO long acting. NATO organization has been for a very long time. So it is a long acting thing. Okay. Esmolol. Ultra short acting. ESMO. I honestly don't know what ESMO means. I mean, ultra short. No idea. Metoprolol, commonly used in heart disease. Let's say Mark Zuckerberg has heart disease. So he needs metoprolol, okay. And atenolol, hydrophilic. Okay, now we can connect these two: lipophilic, hydrophilic. Propranolol is lipophilic, which means lipid scared. It is scared of lipid, lipid resistant, and that is why it crosses BBB. Some has to be something. I don't want to know. I would probably, let's just see what is BBB in oncology. Blood brain barrier. So this is mental stuff. Propranolol. You want to take proper medicine, so you need it to cross the blood brain barrier, and it is why. And cell wall is made up of lipids, so in order to go cross the blood brain barrier, it has to cross the lipid membrane. I have studied it in 11th biology, so I'm trying to connect it with my existing knowledge. Propranolol, lipophilic, crosses blood brain barrier. So, in order to cross the blood-brain barrier, it needs to pass through the lipid membrane. Atenolol, meta, heart disease. Esmolol, ultra short action. Nadolol, long acting. Timolol, eye disease में what did we have? Glaucoma, yes, glaucoma. Pindolol, pinda is non-selective, sorry. Partial agonistic activity, okay, it is partial agonistic. Carvedilol, heart failure. Labetalol, it is what? Hypertensive emergencies. Propranolol, lipophilic, crosses blood-brain barrier. Atenolol is hydrophilic. So, first propranolol, it is lipophilic. We understand that it needs to cross blood-brain barrier. That's why it has to be lipophilic. Then philic may we have second thing. Um, what was it? Atenolol, right? Atenolol. Atenolol, we have hydrophilic. Okay. At any point you want to drink water, you cannot drink water in the class. So that is why at any point hydrophilic, you cannot drink water. Hydro means water. Okay. Now let's say we have this already done. Now we'll do, okay, lipophilic. Lipophilic crosses the blood barrier. Ateno is A. Okay. Now we'll do atenophilic, lipophilic, and this is what? Hydrophilic. Meto, heart disease. ESMO, ultra short acting. Nado, what? Long, long acting. Timo, Timo. Glaucoma. Pindo. What was Pinda doing? I don't remember. Yeah. Partially agonist. Carvedilol, heart failure. Labetalol, hypertensive emergency. Now I could go and check it right now, but if I go and check these answers, I will read it again and that will make it easier for the next attempt. So what I will do is that I will do it one more time and then finally I will go and verify. Drug, I forgot the heading, but anyway, so proprano, ateno, at any point, meta, what is the third one? Esmo. Then I have no clue what this is. I have not prepared for this video. I am doing this live. Please understand. And next, what we have? Uh, Nado, I think. Then we have Timo. Then we have Pindo. Then we have Carvediol. Then we have Labeto. Okay. Proprano was non-selective beta 1, right? Ateno was beta 1 selective. These three were beta 1 selective. Narrow were non-selective. Rest were alpha, beta plus alpha blockers. Okay. Next we have Labato. Labato, what did we have? Lab, we take people only when there is hypertensive emergency. I am not looking at anything. You can see my screen. I do not have any other tab open. I do not have any other device open. Hypertensive emergency. Carvediol, heart failure. Michelangelo got heart failure. Pindo is an agonistic, partially agonistic because he does not support the skier. Timo, he was in glaucoma. Nado, what did Nado do? I think it was long lasting, long acting effect. Esmo, ultra fast acting. Proprano, hydrophilic. No, it was lipophilic. Process, different value. This is hydrophilic. This is meta was heart disease. Now let's check. Let me put this one also in another tab and we will check. Proprano not selective beta blocker. So this is non-selective beta, not beta 1. Lipophilic crosses blood-brain barrier, beta 1 selective, hydrophilic, beta 1 selective, commonly used in heart disease, beta 1 selective, ultra short acting, okay, ultra fast acting, ultra short acting. At this point, if I have done 90% correct, I would just correct it at the end. Nadolol, Esmo, beta 1 selective, non-selective, no beta 1, hydrophilic, propano, non-selective, lipophilic. Esmolol, beta 1 selective, ultra short acting. Nadolol, non selective, long acting. Timolol, non selective, using glaucoma. Pindo, non selective, partially agonistic. Carvedilol, beta plus alpha blocker using heart failure. Levotilol, beta plus alpha using heart failure. Done. So, this is how to memorize. Oh fuck. You did not see my screen or what? I'm so sorry, guys. I I did not show you my screen, but yeah, this is what I did. I hope you are listening, and this is the thing. You're supposed to do this. I was saying everything out loud though. I'll attach this as the screenshot. Okay, I'm so sorry for this. Like now you can. I'll just attach it as a screenshot so it will be easier for you. Okay, bye.